Alright, hello, I hope I'm audible, and yeah, I just figured I would try and do some commentary while playing, and hopefully I don't play awfully. So, first round is looking like Australia. City of Wagga Wagga, that is in Australia out here? Yeah. So we're heading in Turvey Park, so we're somewhere near here. This should be fairly safe regardless. But it would be nice if we could find where. We're facing north, basically, so I expect to be heading, yeah, that makes sense that we're along here. And also this Bourke Street, I know this is Bourke Street, but what are we looking at on the sides? Just one street sign would be helpful, to be honest. This looks like it fits, so I'll go over here. And that is a 5k to start off, so that could not have gone much better. Yeah, pretty ideal. Next up, Europe, definitely. Whereabouts is this? I'm seeing yellow plates. All yellow, I believe this should be, with how flat it is, this should be the Netherlands. And especially the bodies of water running. I feel like this is more of a Dutch. That's a Dutch sign as well, so I'll just put it in the Netherlands. Somewhat inland. Maybe here. We're a bit further out on this. I feel like I have seen that it looks like that up there, so maybe I should put there more, but still an alright guess. Next up, yellow centerline makes me think Thailand. This also makes me think Thailand. I believe the black at the bottom of the sign and this black and white stripe is also quite a Thai thing. So we seem to know the country, but the issue then is whereabouts in Thailand are we, because Thailand's a big place and I'm not very good at guessing it. These are probably also Thai electricity poles, which would make sense if we're in Thailand. It doesn't have two reds, so I don't think it's east. There's quite a few palms. So, I mean, I don't really know. I don't think we're far enough, because it's not... Well, maybe we're peninsula, but I don't think so. I'll just say we're in the middle somewhere. And we're actually far northeast, so not a great guess, but I'm all for Thailand. Next up, these bollards. I've seen them literally in a video today, but can this save me? It seems not, which isn't handy. Bus is written like bus in English. At least Slovenia or something. It looks a bit more alpine than that. I don't think that's local. Hotel, restaurant, and Wolfsburg. Dutch and Belgian. That is strange. And we all have all yellow license plates. But this should not be the Netherlands. Is this then wait, this looks like Gen 2 coverage. It looks a bit grainy. So that might suggest that we're in Luxembourg. Potentially, somewhere in the more mountainous area of Luxembourg. Wherever that might be. I'll state it in Luxembourg. Yeah, we are in Luxembourg, just in this more northern part. And finally, we have a car. Oh, and that car should really help us, but it's not helping me right now. Wait, is this just Guatemala? could well be. Where is this one? Yeah, kind of in the south. Trying to think of where else this would be if it isn't. I think this comes. You see this in Spanish-speaking countries a lot. That means obviously in Spanish. Yeah. Yellow center line is something you see in Guatemala as well. And I believe this is the Guatemala car. So I think I'll just go for Guatemala. Whereabouts? I'm not too sure. Somewhere around here, but it could be more out as well. And it's a bit more near El Salvador, does that make sense? So that's a pretty good round. Next up we should have Uganda, I believe. So is it 5 cable? Maybe. But who knows? We should be in Uganda somewhere out here, I would suggest. That looks quite built up still. Although I can still see it being there. So perhaps around here. The road seems to take a sudden bend to the south and crosses over to the west. But nothing seems to fit exactly there. We should be somewhere in this region, nevertheless, though. So I might just go here, but could we be in Entebbe? I mean, there's absolutely no reason why we mightn't be, but let's find out. We are sort of way south by the water here. I probably could have saw water if I looked, but it's good enough for a starting guess. Next up, EU strips. El Artesana, so looking like Spain. Yeah, definitely Spanish. We've got Seat, which is a Spanish car brand as well. Escuela de Art, School of Art. Tons of zebra crossing lines. Whereabouts in Spain? Again, Spain is not my forte when it comes to region guessing. Especially when we're in such a urban area. I don't know Spanish phone codes. So, does it tell us anything on here? This just looks like very noble and very something city of GN God defending the, I can't see what that says, something GN. I'm butchering the pronunciation. There it is. I thought it was down here. So we should be in GN. I don't know why I knew it was in there, but yeah. Somewhere around GN. Yeah. Good thing I remembered the little place. I'm not sure. High-end? I'm not sure to say this is South Korean. I was going to learn South Korean pronunciation as well, but I'm not sure exactly how to. I'm not sure if this is like a champion joy. This is I think that's an app on the line thing. Dashboard. Yeah, black car, diagonal stripes that don't go all the way at the bottom. Very South Korean. Whereabouts? Not too sure. Getting off Socio. Yeah, I felt like we were in this northern area, so decent there as well. Place del Hospice. Is this French or Bel? Oh, is this rear back plates would be like UK? Is this British and I can't read? It doesn't look very British though. Enclosed Saint Mark here. Oh, I'm getting confused. Long antenna. Unless this is something like Guernsey. Is this? Yellow rear plates here are confusing me a lot. Do I just go crazy and say this is Tanzania, Jersey? Because I don't see why else we'd see this, unless we're in Belgium. But do these have a reddish tint? Belgian plates use pink text. It did not quite like that. I'm not sure, to be honest. Very interesting old architecture. I feel like I've seen this a lot, also in Belgium, but I'll try and see for Jersey. And no, we're just in the middle of France. Not sure why we have yellow plates there, unless that's sort of like an old French thing. Next to Paris, so we're in South America here. The sun is to the south. Is that a black box sign? Yeah, these are black box signs, which would suggest Brazil, I think. This is Brazil Gen 3, or Gen 2? Gen 3, I think. Whereabouts could this be? This could be somewhere like Accra and Rondona, or could also, I can see it being out around Pernambuco. I'll try over here, but I can also see Accra and Rondona being possible. And it is just in this area here. We were in Pernambuco, yeah. So that's a good round as well. And I am indeed recording. Alright. Heading into game 3 now. Starting out, this is a very, very interesting location. These big holy pools in this group of, I believe this is Sri Lanka. Especially with this type of tree. It looks not tropical, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. This climate and also the extreme wetness would definitely point me towards Sri Lanka. I'm not sure whereabouts you find this though. See that stuff out there. I'm not sure why I'm looking there like there's going to be a road. Yeah, I'm really not sure whereabouts you'd find this, unless we're around here. But this isn't a bridge, is it? It's kind of like southwest. I'll go with it, but we're also not on the bridge. Unless it's just a land form. Interesting, it wasn't actually as big as I thought. But yeah, we're up in this northern tip of Sri Lanka. Now, Pernambuco. You know where that is in Brazil right here. So we're somewhere in the state of Pernambuco. Yeah, not sure whereabouts in Pernambuco. But yeah, we should be somewhere in this town. Restaurant, pizzeria. I'm not sure if that even tells us whereabouts it is, but yeah, we should be somewhere in Pernambuco. So, 191 miles. That's a long way. But it is what it is. Dog. Malaysia. Is this Singapore? No. Just Malaysia? Thailand, actually. Where are we? That's a good question. Malaysia. Okay. I'd say quite south. Near Singapore. And I'm also just quite wrong, to be honest. A bit of a skill issue. Is this South Africa? Actually, I could even see a Swatini this long pass. Right here. Yeah, just total of a side of a Swatini. Now this looks like it could be St. Paul. Yeah, black and white curve. We should be in St. Paul. Woodland sign as well. Alright, so whereabouts in St. Paul? That doesn't line up. This should be 5Kable again, but it's a few points just at this stage, so I don't mind too much. Just a bit further north. That's an okay round in total, I'd say. Just a bad knowledge, I guess, pretty much. That was basically it, it seems. Where are the rest of my guesses? Alaska, Yukon, British Columbia, that area, Helmer Road exit 315. No front plates. Interesting. Where could this be? So, the road there. I assume we're somewhere up here. I'm going to say we're there. Yeah, that was a pretty accurate judgment. We seem to be British Columbia and lined it up very quickly. I should have spoken more there, but yeah, I didn't even click properly, but I saw a road angle that fitted, and it felt like this general region. Alright, so I guess I should make a bit of an outro somewhat, so it doesn't end abruptly, but yeah, I haven't really done commentary, and my commentary wasn't really fantastic, to say the least, but there is 3 decent games of Geoguessr that I just played tonight. It's been a while since I've played, and by a while I mean just like a week, but yeah, it was fun to play and try to commentate. I added a bonus clip at the end, just because it was a fairly good guess, I guess. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, although this is only about 10 people watching, and I probably know every single one of your names. But if you're new, then yeah, I hope the commentary is somewhat useful, and I'll stop waffling and end the outro. So, alright, goodbye.